In 2024, Target watched $9 billion vanish from its market value after one woke move sent customers running. When brands try to preach instead of deliver, the backlash hits harder than ever. Let's dive into how these giants learned the cold truth: the market doesn't forgive weakness. Jaguar's November ad, pushing an electric car with a preachy "Save the Planet" message, backfired spectacularly as fans mocked its tone-deaf virtue signaling. Critics slammed the luxury brand for abandoning its roaring, untamed heritage, and the backlash wiped 10% off Tata Motors' $2.88 trillion market cap, billions gone overnight. Turns out you can't sell rebellion wrapped in leather while lecturing about carbon footprints. Bud Light's collaboration with trans influencer Dylan Mulvaney during March Madness was meant to be bold, but fans weren't having it. Boycotts went viral, beer got dumped, and sales tanked 17% almost overnight. 2 execs were benched, and the message was clear: know your audience, or they'll leave you on read.
Hi! Impressive carrying skills, right? I got some Bud Lights for us. So, I kept hearing about this thing called March Madness, and I thought we were all just having a hectic month, but it turns out it has something to do with sports. And I'm not sure exactly which sport, but either way, it's a cause to celebrate. This month, I celebrated my day 365 of womanhood, and Bud Light sent me possibly the best gift ever, a can with my face on it. Check out my Instagram story to see how you can enjoy March Madness with Bud Light and maybe win some money too. Love ya! Cheers! Go team! Whatever team you love, I love too. Okay. Love ya. Okay, break a leg.
Starbucks India tried to stir the pot with an ad about a transgender woman reconnecting with her parents over coffee, ending with the line, "It starts with your name, nice sentiment." But critics weren't buying it, calling it a forced attempt at social messaging. Seems like Starbucks is still better at brewing backlash than coffee.
सुनो, इस बार गुस्सा मत होना प्लीज।
Thank you, Papa, for meeting me. I know बड़े साल बीत गए, लेकिन आप आज भी मेरे लिए सब कुछ हो।
कॉफी? तेरी आदतें नहीं बदली।
Free coffees for Arpita. Free coffees for Arpita.
बेटा, मेरे लिए तो आज भी मेरा बच्चा है। बस एक लेटर ही तो ऐड हुआ है तेरे नाम में।
Close the distance and the way. Oh, it starts with your name.
Disney's obsession with woke storytelling finally hit them where it hurts. 2.4 million subscribers gone in a flash, like popcorn at a bad movie. Painfully preachy shows like The Proud Family Louder and Prouder didn't just miss the mark, they alienated audiences faster than you can say box office bomb. Turns out, forcing activism into entertainment is mayhem.
T. Ribs Middle School. Take a listen.
This country was built on slavery, which means slaves built this country. Tilled this land from sea to sea to sea. First there was rice, tobacco, sugar cane. Then Whitney did his thing and cotton became king. And we were its soldiers, 4 million strong, fighting for America's freedoms even though we remained America's slaves. Built this country. The descendants of slaves continue to build it. Slaves built this country. And we, the descendants of slaves in America, have earned reparations for their suffering. And continue to earn reparations every moment we spend submerged in the systemic prejudice, racism, and white supremacy that America was founded with and still has not atoned for. Slaves built this country. Not only field hands, but carpenters, masons, blacksmiths, musicians, inventors built cities from Jamestown to New Orleans to Banneker, Washington. 40 acres and a mule. We'll take the 40 acres, keep the mule. We made your families rich. From the southern plantation heirs to the northern bankers to the New England ship owners, the founding fathers, former presidents, current senators,
the Illuminati, the New World Order.
Slaves built this country. We had Tubman, Turner,
Frederick D.
Didn't they say Lincoln freed the slaves?
But slaves were men.
And women. And only we can free ourselves. Emancipation is not freedom. Jim Crow, segregation, redlining, public schools, feeding private prisons, where we become slaves again. As we celebrate Juneteenth for the umpteenth time, our account is still outstanding. Cause this country was built on slavery, which means slaves built this country. And we demand our 40 acres and a mule. Bump that! You can keep the mule.
Keep the 40.
We're taking our freedom.
Boots' Christmas ad went full woke with a gender-neutral Mrs. Claus and pronouns like they left people rolling their eyes. Critics blasted the move as pandering and out of touch, warning it'll cost them customers when they can't afford to lose any. Even Santa couldn't save this sleigh from crashing straight into irrelevance.
They wanna know. Sugar plum, snowball. Come in. Shall we? How do I look? Slaying. Maya, fabulous. Really? She'll love that. Robin. Oh, that's very them. Next. Marvelous. Incoming. Good. This one's mine. We're out of bows. We are never out of bows. Last one. You thought it was all him.
2024 was the year when woke marketing met its reckoning. From Bud Light's humiliating boycott to Disney's subscriber exodus, Target's $9 billion disaster, and Starbucks' awkward virtue signaling, one thing became crystal clear: audiences are done with preachy, out-of-touch agendas. Woke ads aren't just failing, they're destroying the brands behind them. Want to see how the woke wave keeps shaking up the corporate world or which brands will stumble next? Stick around, because when marketing collides with mayhem, we're here to bring you every twist, turn, and crash landing. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next.